Welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle, aka Makeup Esquire, and we are live. As you can tell, I am recovering from my Cool Peel CO2 laser that I got done yesterday, so I can't put any makeup on today. Even my Lashify is like on its last leg because today is the day that I need to redo them. I probably won't have time during this live to do them, even though I'm very excited to put on the new style that they just came out with. Y'all already know my love for Lashify. I picked up the FXLs, so I'll have to do those later on. But hey, welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. So we have a very special unboxing today, my Gokujyo brush, and then I also thought that I can do a little bit of Hakuhodo unboxings, and I can share with y'all my Hakuhodo haul. It's actually part 1 of 2 because I did purchase like 67 brushes from Hakuhodo, so I received half of them in the first shipment and the other half are on their way. So I figured I can show y'all what came in the first shipment. But first, let's start out with the very special Gokujyo brush. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to do it live with y'all. I did purchase this myself from Fude Bobo's website. Thank you so much for using my affiliate link to shop with Fude Bobo. If you do, these are unfortunately sold out, but she may be coming out with some future releases, so just keep your eye out. I am streaming both live on Instagram and on YouTube, so thank you for joining me on this little impromptu live. How are you all doing today? How's everybody's Saturday? I'm just staying in because I can't be in the sun today, so it's just a chill Saturday for me. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Sun. Hey, Kat. Thanks, everyone, for being here. All right, y'all ready? So hopefully we can add some information about Gokujyo in the comment section. But basically, if y'all weren't already familiar with Japanese food, they have different grades of goat hair. So there is there's Sokoho or Ototsuho, and then Sokoho, and then Saikoho, and then Saibikoho, and they just get softer and softer as you go up the tiers quality-wise, right? So I actually recently found out that there's kind of an even higher tier than Saibikoho, which they refer to as Gokujyo. And what it's technically still Saibikoho is what I understand, but they take the softest hairs from the Saibikoho grade and then make Gokujyo brushes. So this one was on Fude Bobo's website as close to Gokujyo because there was some information about how the roots of the hairs weren't as soft as the highest grade. This is the large size, so Bobo has released size medium in the past. I missed the ship on that one, so I knew I wanted to get this one when I saw it release again. And then I do plan on hopefully getting my hands on the medium size, which should be re-releasing soon. She released 3 different colors of handles. She released a blue handle, a green handle, and a gold handle. So I picked the blue one just because, I mean, they were all beautiful. It was a pretty hard decision. But this is just super exciting. And of course it comes with a cute little handkerchief. Thank you so much, Bobo, for the free little gift. When you order from Fude Bobo, she just has such great customer service. Not only are we supporting female-owned business, but she's a small business owner as well, so we love that. And yeah, she's just great. Love that cute little cloth. All right, y'all, here it is. Ooh, so excited, y'all. This is her. Okay, so Gokujyo Saibikoho, the highest grade Saibikoho selection criteria are extremely strict. Typically, out of 1,000 kilograms of Saibikoho goat hair, only about 100 kilograms can be, oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, scratch that. Typically out of 1,000 kilograms of Saikoho goat hair, only about 100 kilograms can be selected as Saibikoho, the highest grade of goat hair. So this is probably the softest goat hair. Yeah, it is. The softest goat hair I've ever touched. It's wildly soft, y'all. These tips are so fine. If y'all already know about Japanese fude, these are all hand bundled. They're never cut with machines to keep and preserve the softness of the tips. I mean, oh my gosh, just gorgeous, isn't she? Look at the handle. There's something really special about the way that the handles are made. This is the most beautiful handle, hands down, I've ever seen in my life. I feel so lucky to have this brush. Let me turn on one more light so y'all can really see it shine. Give me 1 second. Just forgot to turn on this light. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It's just so hot out that I was like not trying to turn on all the lights, but ooh, look at how beautiful, y'all. Okay, so among 100 kilograms of Saibikoho, the highest tier of goat hair, only 3 kilograms meets the Gokujyo, or premium standard. A traditional Japanese lacquerware craft originating from Wajima City in Ishikawa Prefecture. It is known for its durability, intricate craftsmanship, and elegant designs. The process involves multiple layers. This is what it's talking about on the lacquer of the handle. The process involves multiple layers of natural lacquer, also called urushi, often reinforced with Wajima Jinoko, which is a special local clay powder for extra strength. Skilled artisans hand paint detailed decorations, sometimes incorporating gold, silver, or mother of pearl, makie, and raiden techniques. So that's what you see right there. Due to its high quality craftsmanship and long production time, Wajima Nuri is considered one of Japan's finest lacquerware traditions. This brush is a collaborative creation by Yoshiki, the master of makeup brush craftsmanship, and Hiroshi, a master of Wajima Nuri lacquerware. So, wow. The Wajima Nuri master has incorporated richer and more layered colors into traditional techniques, earning multiple awards both domestically and internationally. It looks gorgeous, says Sun. Thank you. Okay, Kat says that I know it for goat hair fude literature tools, but I don't know if it applies to the hairs on this brush, but some goats are bred to have goat hairs this quality. Interesting. So the hair length on this beauty is 45 milliliters. And the width of the ferrule is 20 millimeters. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm just like in awe of this brush. I can literally stare at it forever. Isn't she beautiful? Gorge. So that is the unboxing of the most expensive brush that I have ever purchased in my life. I paid 180 Japanese yen for this beauty, if anybody's wondering. This is how the hairs move. I haven't washed her yet, but look at the movement of those bristles, y'all. You see how it moves like a centipede? All the bristles are just like moving in unison. I can't even explain to you how this feels. It's like butter. You can barely feel it because like that's how fine these tips are. It's such a special masterpiece. I mean, it like to know that you're holding something, and this goes for all fude, but to know that you're holding something that some of the best artisans of their time that have ever lived, really, have touched this brush and made this brush specifically for you personally to behold and to enjoy. I mean, it's like it's not something that you can really explain until you really like start to collect fude or own your own fude. And to really think about it in that way just makes it like all the more special. So the fact that this just feels like really smooth to the touch, it's nice and glossy. It doesn't feel like it's going to be getting scratched up or damaged very easily at all. The way that like that gold just shines. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I'm just hoping that the camera is doing it justice, y'all. Yeah, well, I don't know. So yeah, so Kat asked if I thought this was a collector's brush to just sit in the background. It is a collector's brush, absolutely. This is why, like, unless you're really into collecting fude, this is not something that I would recommend purchasing, like, for everyday use. But, I mean, it's soft enough for me, with my irritated skin, as irritated as it is, I feel zero discomfort, no pokiness at all while I do this. And I'm telling you, like, my skin is pretty irritated right now. So, the fact that I can just, like, swipe this across my skin and it just like feels like air, feels like nothing on my skin. Isn't the handle stunning, Gabby? I know it was so hard for me to choose between the three options, the gold, the green, and the blue, because they were all beautiful. And honestly, like, seeing them on the website just doesn't do it justice. It's way more beautiful in person. It totally is. Like, you could, like, do y'all see, like, the depth of the paint? Like, the layers to the paint. I've never seen anything like it. It would be really fascinating to see how they actually do this. But it's just beautiful. So, of course, every brush is going to be unique because of just the handmade nature of it. But yeah, that's the brush, y'all. Pretty, right? All right, are y'all ready to see my Hakuhodo brushes? I haven't washed my Hakuhodo brushes yet though, so y'all are gonna just have to see them kind of like right out of their packaging. All right, we have a special delivery, so hopefully these are the Hakuhodo brushes here, y'all. Thank you. That's Bao Bao, so we thank Bao Bao. If y'all see that, like, I'm sweating, it's because I'm sweating, so just, I hope you don't mind. It's so hot, like, it's so hot. Okay, so I probably already mentioned that part of my pre-price increase Hakuhodo haul was these two brushes from the Fude Bobo website, and then after these brushes, that I think I have every single brush that Hakuhodo brush that Bobo carries on her website. So I got the J9002, thanks to Yasmin for recommending this one. No regrets, love it, especially particularly for cream contour. And then I got the 5521A because I had the rest of the 5521 versions and all the other different types of hairs that this one comes in. Except I didn't have the full squirrel one because I just thought at first that I might not need it because I have other brushes that are similar in my collection. But then, you know, I clowned it before the price increase. I saw that it was on Bobo's website, so I just figured I'd add it into the mix. All right, so those are those. And then I picked up another one of these brush cases for the little small fan brushes. I showed y'all how I already have one of these in my collection. But I just think these are so cool and unique and innovative so that you can travel with your little fan brushes and for them to not get messed up like the bristles, because you have 2 openings right here. Yeah, so, and then onto the rest of the brushes. Here they are. So let's open them together, shall we? Panda does save the day. All right, so first we have the G6070 here. So this was, I think I also saw this on Yasmin's Instagram profile. And that probably is why it was on my radar. But I didn't have any of these Kibo brushes before, so something about this price increase just got me to purchase some of these Kibo ones. So this one's a squirrel Kibo, very airy. And so if I wanted to like do like a little bit of like a very highly pigmented blush, I can use this Kibo one. This could also be good for a little bit of highlighter as well. Very nice. Okay, and then I got a bunch of these little, I forget what they're called. Maybe if Panda can bring me the my receipt. I have the receipts sitting on the kitchen table to let y'all know what these babies are called, because I'm forgetting now. But these are like the traditional little like bamboo handle brushes, and they came in like a small, medium, large, and then they came in like a tapered version and like a non-tapered version. So I really was like, I couldn't decide on which ones to get, so I just ended up getting all the versions because they were pretty fairly priced. So I just kept hearing really great things about these. Yasmin also influenced me to buy one of these too, and I just didn't know which one to get. So she said that you could pretty much do like a whole face with the one that she personally has, because that's just how dynamic and like great it was. Who else inspired me to Tortor? Tortor has a great Fude profile, and he did a video showcasing these, and he spoke very highly of these as well. And I just love how you can really see like the Japanese traditional like way of making these brushes. Like Hakuhodo, there's a couple other companies that make these, and Hakuhodo has the purple little string attached to theirs in particular. Thank you, Gabby. The Yachio brushes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is like, I printed out my receipts, so that way I was able to like look up any of these that might not be labeled. But yeah, these are the, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Tortor loves them for foundation, right? The handle is stunning. Oh, I think that was for the, I was reading the comment about this one. But I do kind of like these handles too. It's just really cool. Like you could just really see the craftsmanship. I think that's where these really shine. So because I was just going back and forth, being indecisive, I ended up, like I said, getting the large in both the tapered and the non-tapered version. So those are these guys. They'll beautifully bloom after I wash them, I'm sure. And then these are the size medium in both versions. There's the tapered version and the non-tapered version. So large and then medium. I know, they are stunning too, right? I love them. And they're so lightweight and just like, I figured they'd be like really easy to travel with. So you can see that there's like some, I guess, imperfections on these. Like right here, maybe they didn't like get to wrap the bamboo all the way up. But I don't know, it doesn't really bother me that much, y'all. You can let me know if you have a different opinion, if that would bother you. But it kind of just, to me, it kind of just gives it character and adds to its uniqueness. I even have some of like the Wayne Goss brushes that had like that same type of style with a little string. And I like never, even though I really like these brushes by Wayne Goss, I never use them just because I kind of just, I've hung them and I like to just look at them hung like this. So I have like this entire collection just hanging right here. So I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing with these, is probably like hanging them upside down just so I can like look at them, because it's just pretty, isn't it? But then again, like I figured when I saw these come in the, and it's kind of hard to tell like on the website like how like large or small these are exactly. So I was very grateful for like some of Sonia G's blogs and Tortor's videos that, and Yasmin that showcased hers, so that I can kind of get a better idea. But these were surprisingly small. These are the small ones, but it doesn't really bother me because they're just little, like, look at how cute they are. Like, you could just throw this in like your little purse or like Sonia G's little like brush cases and travel with them. And I'm sure they're just like really useful. They're nice and soft too. All right, so those are those. These are all of them put together. How cute, right? The small ones. I know, look at it. They're like mini. So cute. It kind of surprised me that they were that small, but I don't really mind. So cute. Okay, so that's exciting. Got all of those, and they were pretty reasonably priced, so it wasn't really hard to go for it. Okay, so these are the ones that I'm gonna have trouble with, that I need my list for here. So the slide brushes aren't actually labeled. So I got a few of these slide brushes. I showcased a couple of the ones that I already had in a previous video where I went live showing one of the many videos that I made prior to the price increase about how cool I thought these slide brushes are, because there's just something about the way that they're made. It's just, the mechanism is very like simple, but like it just works, you know, like it's just really cool. I've never seen anything on the market like this. Like they're like, the parts on them, like you could just tell they're not gonna like get like loose or broken. It's really amazing how they make these slide brushes, and they're perfect for travel. And the cool thing about these too is that you can like slide them up like this to make them like more useful. So I could use a brush this way, for instance, to pack on some concealer if I'm like doing my makeup on the go, wipe it off, and then slide it back and have, you know, a wider and bigger brush to do like other parts of my makeup. So I thought that was just like so cool about these like slide brushes. But yeah, this one is the, let's see, this is the H6, I think this is the H611, I think, this one. All right, and then this one right here is the H612. So it's also round and flat in shape, but this one's a pure squirrel one. So look at how cool that is. Really cool. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do wish that they labeled these, but it is what it is, right? And then I got another one of the squirrel and goat mixes. So this one is going to be the H613 slide face brush, large, round, and flat. Cool. Same thing with this, where you can like go like this and then use it for like a highlighter, and then you can open it up and then use it for like blush and bronzer, and then just throw it in your purse, pack it up, cute. And then this one, which is the, what's this one? The slide, I don't know. I think this one might be maybe the H611, y'all. The Go and synthetic fiber. I don't know. Maybe not. I have to go back and refer to my online order, because like Toshia sent me a list like this of them, but sometimes it's hard to tell like which one's which. So this one's the duo fiber one though, where the synthetic hairs stick out longer than the actual goat hairs. So I thought like on the go, this would be cool for like foundation or like a skin tint. Even with like liquid blush, you can use this for liquid blush. Same thing, you can kind of raise the little ferrule like this and then use it for a more concentrated application. Pretty cool. So I got some more of these slide brushes. And then, yeah, if anybody wants to, like the exact names of these, because I might have messed one or two of them up, just let me know by leaving me a comment. I'll be happy to get back to you and put it in the description box of this video or something after I upload it. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, I got the Hakuhodo J9007. So this is kind of similar to the J9002, except this is marketed as a highlight brush, I think. But the goat hairs are longer. Like some of the goat hair tips are longer than the others. So it kind of gives that duo fiber vibe, except it's softer because it doesn't have synthetic mixed in it, which is pretty cool. All right, cute. And then feel free to drop any questions if you guys have any, but otherwise I'm just gonna keep it moving. All right, and then I didn't have the classic J210. I had, during my last Hakuhodo haul, prior to the last price increase, I just felt like I didn't really need this one, but I just had to get it during this round because she's just a classic. The J210 is like your perfect little like round goat brush that is great for, like, for so many tasks, really. Like you could use this baby for a ton of stuff, like cream contour, cream blush, powder contour, powder bronzer. You can even use it for foundation. Technically, you can get away with using it for concealer. It's a little bit big for that. A little bit of setting powder. So like this is just like the perfect little brush. And because Toshia had it available in the champagne handle, and I didn't have any champagne Hakuhodo handles before this that I can think of, so I got a couple of champagne handles in this haul just so I can have a couple of them and see if I liked the aesthetic. All right, and then I got the J9008, which is kind of like the baby version of the J9007. Cute. Also that kind of dual fiber, fully goat hair brush. And then I got a full synthetic one. I also got a larger version of this one, but it hasn't come in yet. But I was curious to try this little synthetic, like a larger face one, because I do have a smaller synthetic version just like this one, except it's like a smaller one for like eyeshadow, like cream shadows. So I wanted to try this one. This is the I6456. I thought this was like probably a really good shape to do like concealer. So looks like it would be the perfect shape for concealer. So hopefully it doesn't get gunky too quickly and I can easily wipe it off on a towel. Then this is another brush that I blame Yasmin on. I hadn't had any of these kind of like brown haired synthetic brushes. And then she raved about some that she had tried. She talked about how soft they were. So I was intrigued and I picked a couple up. So this is the I142E. So that's the other champagne handle that I got. And it is very soft, like incredibly soft. I'm like very pleasantly surprised with Hakuhodo's ability to make this synthetic feel as soft as it does. This is just a testament, y'all, whenever I'm putting these brushes on my face as to how soft these are, because I'm still very swollen. Like, my skin is definitely still irritated. So the fact that this is not causing me any discomfort at all, I can literally poke myself like this and not feel any pokiness at all. It just goes to show. So I could like probably use this for concealer or cream shadows or whatever. Okay, moving right along. Then I got the J9010, which is another one of these, like, you know, it's almost like Refer's Shoto brushes. If y'all tried those out, I really liked those. And we all know that Hakuhodo's the OEM for Refer, right? So, yeah, that's kind of another one of these like duo fiber, but like fully goat hair ones. So it's kind of like a little mini. This is kind of like a little family affair here. Cute. From big to small. And then another one of these, 9011. So that's a round and flat one. Same idea as its other siblings, where the tips are a little bit longer, but still fully goat hair, no synthetics. Then I picked up this Canadian squirrel one, the G5702, little round and flat guy here. It reminded me of, I think Surratt has a similar shaped one. But look at how cute that is. Bundling is fire on that. You could tell by looking at how well the artisan got that stripe. So an artisan had to specifically arrange these hairs to get that black, yellow, black stripe right there. So this feels very soft. So this would be like a good little packer brush for eyeshadow. Love. Powder only since it's Canadian squirrel. Then I'm getting to the best stuff here, y'all. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Share with anybody who you think might be interested in watching. Holler if you're watching the replay. I'm getting to the good stuff. I'm saving the best for last, y'all. This is the G5538A. I think I blame Yasmin on this one too. So this one reminded me of Sonia G's Soft Cheek. So when you have like a very highly pigmented blush, y'all know I'm a sucker for the salt and pepper hairs. So you're going to see a lot of those. I went crazy on the salt and pepper ones that I didn't already have. This is the F8231 little fan brush. I got a bunch of these little fan brushes, y'all, just out of FOMO. Hopefully I'll find myself finding uses for them, but these are just like I just thought like this is totally screams Hakuhodo. Like they're just so good at providing all different types of these little like fan brushes in all different types of hair. So that could be used for like precision highlighter, blending out eyeshadow, or whatever. Similar to this guy is the F8431. So I didn't have these out of their packaging before this. I apologize, y'all. I kind of just wanted to get this unboxing done on camera, but this one's similar, except it's like the other shape, to Tsuomi shape or whatever. I forget. Cute. So this would be perfect for like a little bit of like a brow highlighter down the nose, just precision highlighter, right? Inner corner highlight, cute. And then I don't know what got into me. I don't know why I picked this one up, but I don't know, y'all. I think I blacked out when I was putting stuff in my cart. Y'all don't even want to know how much I spent on this round of brushes. Like I said, I'm gonna have a leaky roof, but I'm gonna have a bunch of Hakuhodo brushes. I've talked about it on here, how I need a new roof on my house. All right, so this one is kind of similar to the one that I already had, which is the J4006. Yasmin, also my other Fude loving friend on here, raves about this one. She says she always has it handy. I especially reach for this if I'm doing makeup like on one of my friends and I want to just be sanitary about mascara, or even just to like separate clumps of mascara. So these are synthetic bristles, and the 4006 is such a beloved one that I guess I thought I needed the F8451 for some reason. Very soft, synthetic as well. So I'm sure I'll find a use for these. The little fan brushes are so good, says Gabby. I know, right? I totally agree. All right, this is the F6240. Yeah, the fan brushes are like underrated. They're like really useful if you just use your imagination. Like you just kind of have to challenge yourself to use these in like different ways, and then you'll surprise yourself as to how many ways you could use them. This is, so again, the 6240, another little goat squirrel mix fan brush here. Highlighter or blush, or even you can get like a very precise powder contour. Powder products only with the gray salt and pepper bristles. Slay love, says Kat. Oh, you picked up the I6451 on Wednesday? Let me see, which one's that again? I have to refer 6451. Now I'm forgetting which one that one is. Remind me of which one the 6451 is. All right, this is the 6053. This is another Kibo salt and pepper. Cute. It'll splay out after I wash it. Didn't have any Kibos, like I said before, so not from Hakuhodo at least. I think I do have a couple of Kibos in like Chinese hairbrushes that I've picked up in the past in like red squirrel and stuff, but I wanted to have some Hakuhodo Kibos. And people were asking me about Kibos too, so I figured it's for science. All right, this is the F3230. Cute. This beautiful squirrel fan. Can use it for so many things. Y'all remember that MAC had one like this? I think it was like a goat hair version though, back in the day. So this could be used for like bronzer, blush, highlight, setting powder, powder contour, so many uses. Another fan, the F1240. Oh, a smaller version of the slanted concealer brush you showed. Oh, okay. Okay, so a smaller version of this one. The bristles almost look lavenderish. Oh, so you must be talking, maybe that one's the eye brush version. If so, I definitely have the smaller eye brush version of this one too. And I love it, so I think you will too. You could use it for concealer too, since it's synthetic. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Look at how like the hairs, they're just perfectly bundled. Look at that. You don't find brushes like this on the market. No other brush company that I know, Fude brush maker, makes a brush like this. Look at how, just the bundling, y'all. To bundle a mix of goat and squirrel hair together and to make it look so perfect like this without using any machines. I mean, it just fascinates me when I'm holding and handling these brushes. It really does. It just, as long as, I mean, I've been collecting for years, but it just doesn't cease to amaze me. It does not. So much respect for the craftsmanship here. This is the F6440. Another cute little fan brush. I like this one, the idea of this one for highlighter. Since I loved my other ones so much, I wanted more of these. Then we have the G110A. Okay, yeah, I thought so, Gabby. Yeah, you're gonna love that one. So the G110. So this is a very popular shape in the all goat version. It's like the Refer 05 that everybody loves as well. So I knew I had to get it in the G series since this was a relatively recent release of theirs. So again, once I wash these brushes, they'll definitely take like a fluffier shape. So this is such a classic shape. It could be used again for so many things. Bronzer, blush. It might bloom out a little bit too large for my particular preference when it comes to highlighter. But yeah, bronzer and blush is mainly what I see myself using this for. You can get away with using this for like powder foundation as well. Powder products only with these G series. This is the G6458. I did not need this one, y'all, but I was curious. This is marketed as a highlight brush, and it was like I kept going back and forth because she was kind of pricey. And the bristles are short and stumpy, but I guess it's the thickness that is why it's priced what it is. And I don't even know what it's priced now, but it's more of a unique shape than I thought. Looking at it in person, these are the details that you're not able to see when you look these up online. Like this ferrule, do y'all see the shape of this ferrule? I don't have anything else in this shape ferrule. I don't even know what they called it. I was under the impression that I was going to get a round ferrule with this guy. But do you see how it's a teardrop ferrule? I hope y'all are seeing that. It's like an oval. Hey, Alicia. Y'all see that? Ooh, I'm excited for this one. This could, I don't know. Yeah, this for highlight. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. This is the F1440. It's so cute. I know, right? Right. It's almost diamond shape, right? So unique. I've never seen this shape in Fude before. So I'm glad I picked this one up. Kat says, okay, no one ever needs a makeup brush based on the meaning of need, but based on the need hierarchy triangle, you did need this brush. Right, Kat? That's what I'm saying. That's why we're all friends here, right? If you get it, you get it. So here's this one. Compared to the other ones that I picked up, here they are. Y'all, I'm such a clown. Look at these brushes. You will never need so many redundant shapes, but again, thank you, Kat, for being an enabler here. Just look at how cute these are, y'all. So many different versions. These two are almost exactly the same. I'm such a clown, y'all. I'm such a clown. Look at this. But they are different. They are different. Ochre. They're different. This one has like a thicker, like amount, like more bristles right here in the middle. This one is more splayed out evenly. I hope that makes sense. Can y'all see? You'll probably get a better sense too after I wash them. But yeah, so cute. All right, we're getting to the end here. 3 more. Should be perfect timing. This is the G104A. I already had one that was very similar. Y'all can see, maybe you can see, but my other G series brushes are on display behind me up there. But I had one that was very, very similar to this one. I'm like blanking on the name right now. And I was looking up the dimensions to see if they were the same dimensions or not. And they looked pretty similar, but this one did look like it was a little bit different. So I already have this 104 in the regular squirrel version and in the regular goat version. So I figured, because I love those, I can't go wrong by getting the salt and pepper mix. Another one of their relatively new releases to the G series. And then we have D5568. My girl Cindy on here has this 5568, and I think she really likes it. She is thick. I don't even want to look up the prices on these after the price increase. Like, I'm scared to look, but woo, she's thick. That is a very substantial brush right here, y'all. So excited to use her for bronzer or like all over powder. And the last brush out of this haul is the G100A. You see a difference, Gabby? Okay, thank you. Ooh, that's why y'all are my girls, because this is another one that, like, on the site you can't really tell exactly what it's going to like look like in person, but this is another newer addition to the G series. It's like a paintbrush and it's slanted, and they also have this same one in a non-slanted version that I also may or may not have picked up, but it didn't come in this haul, so it should be in the next haul. I was like, I don't need both of them, but then I ended up getting both. So there she is in all her glory. Ooh, look at this brush. She is not playing games. Hey Yasmin, I've mentioned you like 10 times in this live already about blaming you for my clowning on this Hakuhodo haul. She's my scapegoat. Like, oh, blame Yasmin for this one. I blame Yasmin for that one. Sun says these are so cool. Thank you. All right, y'all. So there it is. Part 1 of 2 of my Hakuhodo haul. Yasmin's like, I apologize. Don't apologize. No regrets. The G101. I don't know if I got the G101. I can't think of which one that one is right now. I just came from dinner. Gorgeous haul. Oh yeah, I was just unboxing my Gokujyo brush, and then I was unboxing my round 1 of my Hakuhodo haul, since I am still waiting on round 2. Oh, and then just last but not least, I picked up a couple of these transparent soaps from Hakuhodo as well. They have 2 different options. You can get the orange vermilion one, or you can get the clear version. And you can get like a small one, or you can get the large ones, and I got one of each. Yeah, Yasmin got the blue one too. Have you gotten yours in the mail, Yasmin? Yeah, we are twins. Woo, pretty. One last look at the beauty of this Gokujyo brush. She's nothing like I've ever felt before, y'all. Great pick, says Gabby. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, that is that. Stay tuned for my round 2 haul when that one comes in, and I'll get back on here and show y'all again. I'm gonna have to wash these babies before I use them and protect the handles by painting them with some varnish. Uh-oh, the DHL guy skipped it. You have to go get it delivered Monday. Oh, bummer. Well, this was a little sneak peek. I don't think you'll be disappointed. She's stunning. Absolutely stunning. This handle, man. It is the most beautiful thing I think I've like ever laid eyes on. Just, I'm in awe. I feel so lucky to have these. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching this little impromptu live. Thank you so much for supporting my channel via my affiliate links, which I will leave in the description box of this video. Oh, the last brush code, that's the G100A. Nails469, thanks for asking. Is it Eli? That's this baby. And like I said, I also picked up the same, she comes in a non-slanted version. So this will have like a flat top. So she'll be coming in my next delivery. Of course, my pleasure. Thanks for being here and for watching. Okay, y'all. That is that. So thank you all so much for joining. Hi, Pamela. Have a beautiful rest of your